Star Friend by Linda Chapman. Illustrated by Lucy Fleming. Chapter 1. In the Star World. The sky was a velvet black and everything glittered with stardust. The animals, the trees, the meadows, the rivers, and the mountains. It all shone. It was a special night, and a large crowd of animals was gathered around a waterfall made of stars that tumbled into a bottomless pool. The air hummed with chatter as they waited for the event to start. At the front of the crowd there were 8 young animals, a fox, an otter, a badger, a wildcat, a deer, a squirrel, a sparrowhawk, and a mouse. The squirrel scampered over to the fox and stood up on his back legs, and his shimmering tail curled like a comb behind him. It's almost time for the travel to the human world, Bracken. I can't wait, the fox said, spinning around with excitement, his indigo eyes shining. It's going to be such an adventure. The deer's ears flickered anxiously. Aren't you too nervous? I am. The wildcat rolled her eyes. What a surprise. You're scared of everything, Willow. Why don't you just stay home? Bracken gave her a look of dislike and touched the deer's nose with his. Don't listen to her. You're brave, Willow. I know you are. And besides, we'll be together at least to start with. You'll be all right. Willow, the deer nuzzled him gratefully. A large owl with silvery wings swooped silently in the clearing. As he perched on a branch beside the waterfall, the crowd of animals fell silent. This was the moment they had been waiting for. Welcome, my friends, Hunter the owl called out. Once again, the time has come for us to send a group of young star animals to the human world. Each of these animals will have the task of finding a star friend, a child who believes in magic. Here's a picture. Hunter looked at the animals around him and continued speaking. These new star friends will be taught how to use the magic that flows between our world and the human world to do great deeds, bringing happiness and peace. As you know, usually only 2 or 3 star animals travel to the human world together, but today 8 will be making the journey. An excited murmur rose from the crowd. The owl held up his wing. We are sending more animals this time, because the human world is in trouble. Fewer humans believe in magic, which means fewer people are using star magic to do good. And the current of magic that flows between our world and the human world is growing weak. But there's something even more worrying. The owl looked solemn. We sense someone in the human world is using dark magic to hurt people and cause unhappiness. If this is so, it must not continue. He turned to the young animals at the front of the crowd. The 8 of you will be sent to the place where we believe dark magic is being used, where the star magic is weakest. You must find out what is going on and stop it. But first, you each need to find a human child to be your star friend. A child who is kind-hearted enough to use magic for good and brave enough to defeat someone using dark magic. When you meet a child you think could be a star friend, speak to him or her with your thoughts. If they are open to magic, they will hear you. What will happen to us when we're in the human world, Hunter? Asked the squirrel, jumping onto Bart's back. Will we still sparkle and shine like we do now? He waved his tail, making every hair glitter. The owl shook his head. No, Juniper. You'll look like a normal animal except for your indigo eyes. However, unlike a normal animal, you'll be able to appear and disappear. Will we all find our star friends in the same place? Asked the otter. I do not think so, Hunter replied. It is rare to find children who truly believe in magic these days, and there are unlikely to be 8 such children in the same place. If you do not find a star friend when you arrive, then travel on. Choose wisely. Once you have found a star friend, you will stay with them for their whole lives, guiding and helping them in fighting dark magic. The Wildcat stood up. When do we leave? As soon as you wish, sir, said the owl. Simply step under the stream of stars in the waterfall. I'm going first, said Bracken. Goodbye, everybody. He darted past Sorrel, who hissed at him in anger. With an excited bark, he leaped into the waterfall and vanished in a cloud of sparkles. Rude creature, the wildcat spat. She gave a haughty flick of her tail, walked to the waterfall, and stepped carefully into the stars, vanishing. Voices rose with excitement. One by one, the other young animals followed until, last of all, the mouse jumped through the waterfall and disappeared. The owl turned to the crowd. Let us hope our young friends succeeded in fighting star friends, in defeating those who use magic for evil purposes, he said. I fear that the human world needs star animals now more than ever. He flapped his wings and soared away into the dark sky.